Yo, what's up? Welcome to another video. And today I want to talk about the next biggest MMO. Well, maybe got some caveats to it, but game looks great, combat looks great, but there's something else could hold it back. But we'll talk about that at the end of the video. And let's get into. So, one of the things about this MMO, they're focusing less on the competitive aspect of an MMO. They're focusing on the world, making it seamless and without any loading screens. Whether you're wandering the forest, chopping trees, fishing, doing anything out in the open world, no loading screens. Sounds very familiar to another game. Yeah, New World. So they were inspired by horror when they created this world by like Prometheus, which is basically based, it is the Alien franchise, which is inspired by Geiger. Art is amazing and crazy looking. But yeah, that's the reason the world looks so interesting. I have no other words for it. The world just looks interesting and amazing. I just can't wait to explore this world. It's gonna be great. Now you may be wondering why this game looks so good. Okay, one reason: Unreal Engine 5. So they're building this world inside of the engine of Unreal 5, and you can just look at the game. It just looks so good and amazing. Hopefully it actually looks like this, but we already seen multiple games in the Unreal 5 engine, and they look wonderful. So I won't be surprised. I'm not doubting that this game's not gonna look good either. All right, so this next part I really don't understand. So you can create your own story, your own adventure. They explain it like you can go through the story, of course, probably at your own pace. That's obvious. You can do. I'm not sure. You can choose your own paths. You're like I'm not sure exactly what they mean. If you know what they mean, let me know in the comments because I'm kind of confused. Like I imagine this kind of like Elden Ring, or that's probably not a good example. Probably more like Assassin's Creed, how you have a overall objective, right? But before you get to that overall objective, can like assassinate the other people that's below the big guy in any way you want. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, it sounds nice, but I'm not sure exactly what they mean. Let me know in the comments, okay? So one thing you will see and learn about this game, it has a lot of similarities to New World. I mean, besides the graphics, of course, but they're trying to break away from traditional MMO like standards with the Holy Trinity. Don't know what that is. That's tank, DPS, and healer. They have a more fluid combat system, dynamic, whatever. It's weapon swapping. Like you can carry a healing staff but have a great sword in your back, or a bow, daggers with a bow or whatever, which is very similar to New World. Or say, but hopefully it's better than New World. I like where they're trying to go with the system, where it's more, flexible to say. We'll see how it turns out. I like it in New World. I'm probably gonna like it in this game. So yeah. All right. So let's talk about some of the gameplay features they're gonna have. This isn't all of them, but this is what they showed us. We're gonna have for like single players, we're gonna have chrono gates, then we're gonna have trials, and for party content, expedition dungeons, region bosses. Now these things look freaking amazing. Now it's cool, like the single player stuff. They're going to be kind of challenging and stuff, but the really cool stuff I'm looking for is the dungeons. I really like dungeons and raids and stuff like that, and the region bosses. So it's going to be like open world bosses and stuff. I can't wait. That looks amazing. Just seeing a bunch of people going after these bosses. I I love that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I really loved about Throne and Liberty and stuff. If you ever seen uh the world bosses in that, this man, dozens, hundreds of people going after one boss. It's amazing. I love this kind of stuff. So I'm very excited to play a lot of this content, the single player stuff, chrono gates, trials, the party stuff with explicit dungeons and stuff, and the region bosses. I personally, I can't wait. So, and we have even more content. We have labyrinths, which look like single player content, like jump puzzles. You got to go under lasers and all that stuff, and movement puzzles and all that. Looks good. I'm gonna be honest. Looks good. I like it. I So far, it looks like this game is gonna have quite a bit of content, which I don't mind. And we have time portals too. This looks like a group activity that you go up to this, I don't know, portal looking thing. Door is like a looks like a doorway or something. Go in there and a bunch of enemies, probably a boss and stuff. That looks great too. And we have bounties. Now, I don't know if these are like open in the open world. You grab a bounty and you find an enemy to kill. I imagine you can probably do this with a team. I don't see why not. But this is another wonderful gameplay thing in the game. This game just looks amazing so far. I'm sorry that I'm glazing it so much, but it looks good and I hope it is good and it looks like this and it plays like this. Now they talked about one of the ways you can progress. Well, two of the ways you can progress, not by level, but like with your armor and stuff, by crafting and enhancing. This is one thing I'm a little worried about because a lot of the times in these Korean MMOs, the enhancement part, like if you don't know how it works, you get the materials, whatever, you try to enhance. A lot of the time you try to enhance and it can fail, right? And there's ways you can get past it with money, brute force your way through it with money. So I'm a little worried about the enhancement part. Hopefully it's not pay to win because that will suck ass. But that's two ways you can progress your character: by crafting and enhancing, which I mean they're the same thing. You don't craft stuff, then you can enhance it. So they kind of put it separate, like it's two different things, but it is what it is. Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest maybe problems I had. I mentioned at the beginning of the video, right? So this the developer for the game is Kokora Games. Kokora Games. I'm not sure am I saying that right, but their track record is, I don't know, they have about 9 games and like 5 of them are mobile games. So this is a mobile developer. I haven't played none of their games. Okay, this is going to be my first game that I played from them, but it kind of worries me that they're a Korean developer and they have a bunch of mobile games. This is one of the games that I'm very excited for, and hopefully they don't ruin this game and it's not like your traditional Korean MMOs. And they even have another game, Arcade. We haven't seen gameplay of that. That game looks amazing too. I'm a little worried about that. But anyways, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, leave me a like or dislike, whatever you want to do. Subscribe, ring that bell for more videos. And like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace.